Hey guys, fuck. Okay, we recorded this already, and now we're gonna go over it again. Something fucked up with Bandicam, and I forgot to. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Hey, you kind of fucked up, bro. Like, you can't even blame it on me. Oh, sorry. I'm blaming myself.
Okay. So basically, what happened there was a 10-minute cap on the Bandicam recording, so it just stopped after 10 minutes. It was a really fun recording too. Like, sorry you had to miss that. Damn. Wait, I messed up. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Okay. We're gonna start recording now. Wait, we already did start. We're gonna start commentating over this match, which we already commentated, so at least we know what's going on. It'll give us a
Are we
better
doing
perspective.
team preview again?
No, team preview. Okay, let's do it better now that we have an idea of, like, we already had an idea of the teams, but a better idea. Shuka and Polion looks like a threat to BlazingDark's team to an extent.
Yes,
yeah,
because it gets rescored every time.
Yeah, it suffers to switch into it. Weavile looks like a huge threat, bar the Keldeo. That's Scarf T-Tar. Metagross's Bullet Punch, which is really good versus the Weavile.
Yeah.
Like, it has a really good matchup, basically, especially when you take into account that Powdon is Spadef, more Spadef oriented. Like, it does have some Fizdef investment, but it's a plus Spadef nature, and
so basically,
and
if he like chips the Powder, then the Metagross is like a big threat to Key's team.
exactly. It basically almost just wins if it wins speed ties with Latios and shit. It doesn't even just
And
has
he
to, like,
got
attack
the-
it once, then Bullet Punch. And if he gets the attack raise with Meteor Mash, then it's
Yeah,
pretty much
or like and if he like pops the balloon on not the balloon, the Shuka on Empoleon.
on Empoleon, yeah. So we're gonna start. Let's take what's it called, Faded Blazing Dark side again, and put it on slow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on slow. Start. Wait, when? I'll tell you when to start. 3, 2, 1, play. Empoleon lead on Faded Key's side. Metagross lead on Blazing Dark's side. I would not risk the Quake here, so that's a decent switch into Keldeo, which threatens Empoleon.
Yeah, because basically Keldeo checks as well the Hippowdon, which just might come
Hey,
in
dude,
here.
let's put this
but
on
he's
really
just
slow.
might
Let's
score
put this on really
anyway.
slow. Okay.
Alright.
Okay,
I did
T-Tar
it.
switch into Torn now, basically.
Bro.
T-Tar switch into Torn on the Nog.
Yeah.
Which is a, like, I don't know, U-turn was free. Again, we were talking about the U-turn being free by Torn. But knockoff works well here due to the fact that it takes away the Scarf, which means Latios is more free to fire off its hits. And we do know that Latios is Earthquake, so that's a huge threat.
So
Lando
basically
switching,
he just goes, like Lando's scouting for the superpower. Good play. Yeah, and like Keys is just gonna U-turn out. And
Weavile is
tries
free
to,
here,
tries to pressure with like Weavile because that thing is a big menace.
Was that a pun, dude? Pressure? Weavile. Okay. He goes
No.
Weavile. Icicle Crash, which is basically, the safe play here. Unfortunately, it misses on the T-Tar.
Yeah, and that would have been huge because he could have just spammed knockoff after that, and like his Latios was free.
Pretty much, yeah, I agree. But now that this is knocked, it's, Latios just goes through the team, honestly.
Oh yeah, like it's Mega Latios, by the way.
Yeah.
And like Mega Latios is played with like double step, so Dracob Psychic, and then like Earthquake to catch the T-Tars. So that thing is gonna be really annoying.
What's it called? Keldeo switch in on the Weavile, which then, he doubles into Hippo. But Blazing Dark doesn't let Empoleon switch in, so he goes for the safe Secret Sword right here. It's not safe because if Hippo stays in, but Hippo's never staying
Yeah,
in. Keldeo.
no, because he needs that for the Mega Metagross, and
Yeah.
like he can't even risk the Empoleon just tossing out Scalds because that thing.
Exactly, like Torn right here is
Really
free, or even Lottie. Like, but he didn't want to go Lottie because T-Tar is not yet weakened enough for Lottie to OHKO it.
Yeah. So Weaver is gonna come back in, as I remember correctly. Yes, it does.
Keldeo switch in on Blazing Dark side on the Weavile, which I don't completely agree with. Going T-Tar again there would have been okay, perhaps. Maybe even trashing your Keldeo to get your Metagross in would have been a better play. Like, either throwing out T-Tar or throwing out Keldeo completely. Because right here, Keldeo misses the pump, and it doesn't have Scald. We already know that.
Yeah,
which
and
is
that's
really
like
bad.
really bad,
when
because
take
like if
into
your only water
consideration-
move
yeah, Quake,
is like
Gladius.
Hydro, then that's like
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
Draco on Latios, and then they spend a bunch of time thinking about this turn, but Faded Keys just clicks the safe.
Yeah, just saves EQ and
Save
kills Atar. To be honest, I think he should have just gone into like the Tangrowth right there.
Yeah, I
because like
agree.
it's AV and it was really safe.
Exactly.
And he could have saved the sec fodder for the Weavile.
Definitely, yeah. As well as us knowing that Torn is not what's it called? Superpower or any
Yeah.
fighting type move. Faded Keys Torn, I mean. So you could have even saved T-Tar to Pursuit Trap the Torn to an extent if it's lowered enough, which means your Metagross has a much better chance of winning because nothing outspeeds it and nothing takes a bullet punch, you know, as in Weavile, the only thing that outspeeds it.
So he do U-turns there on the Empoleon, but like honestly he like shouldn't.
He's far too back in the he's far too much in the back, so it doesn't really matter at this point, I feel.
Yeah, like then there comes the next misplay, which is like him going into Landorus on the Empoleon, but like Keys is Shuka because he doesn't have leftovers, so that's confirmed. He can just toss out a Scald, which is what he does on the rocks.
And then he gets rewarded with a burn.
Yes.
If you do take into account though that if he did not get the burn that one time, rocks would have stayed up. That's also
yeah, like that also would have been annoying because now where he burned, he can just, because he's lower, spam defog, and
then
yeah, like
Lando just dies to its burn.
Yes, right, correct.
Right here, I think BlazingDark decides to save this as sack fodder, which is good because that gets in your Metagross if you play it right. U-turns out on the Empoleon, goes into what's it called? Keldeo? Torn. Goes into Torn.
Predicting the free switch because like he has to defog there.
Exactly.
He's forced to.
So this was basically his chance to get this in. Could have also been a good chance to get in the Metagross, but since Hippo's on full, that's not too good of a play right there. Now,
yeah,
though,
like he needs to chip first.
Focus Blast chip, 38.
And then he gets his Spidef drop.
Yeah, getting the Spidef drop right there was really important because that means Hippo can't stay on full and it can't temporarily switch in on Metagross. So here's a free.
So yeah, he has to switch out.
Dark, yeah. Sacking Empoleon right here is completely
As he
fine.
goes for yes. Because the Shuka is popped already, so I can't even check the Metagross anymore.
Definitely, yeah. And it's gonna force him to try to risk going for another Focus Blast, which he hits. So BlazingDark, though, right here looking at it, is not in too bad of a position. I feel just, you know, this could have been played much more smoothly, like in the early game. He's in a worse position for sure, but it's still salvageable at this point with Mega Metagross. Because
because you chipped the Metagross, yeah. But like basically now, Faded Keys makes a nice play because he's in the not even in the back right now.
In the lead,
he doesn't need to play aggressive. Yeah, he doesn't need to like make an aggressive play. So he just knocks, which also catches the Torn as we just saw. If like BlazingDark tries to make a hard read and just U-turn on the pursuit.
Yeah. What's it called? Keldeo on the Lati. Lati on the Keldeo, but this ain't Scald, so that's actually bad right here because you don't need that extra damage as much as you need the burn so that Metagross can take Quake better. Basically.
Yeah, now he can just basically he Earthquakes here, but he can basically just recover as well, which is what he is gonna do next turn because like it's free because BlazingDark can't really do much against it.
Definitely, yeah.
About it.
Right here, Tangrowth stays into knockoff. I completely agree. Staying in with Tangrowth right here, so you can eventually get in your Metagross for free is the right play. However, he does go to the Landorus, which dies to its burn, and Latios roosts up, which is bad for BlazingDark because now Metagross isn't coming in for free. It's gonna have to first of all get outsped by Lati. Lati is minus attack right here by Intimidate from Lando. However, Draco's gonna do a huge chunk to it, and then he's gonna be risking a speed tie. And if he wants to hit Meteor Mash again to get the attack raise, which gets him the game, gets him the win right here. He goes for the first mash. Unfortunately, right here, we're gonna see it does not get the attack boost. Does 80% or so. Yeah, what do you think he should have done here? Right here. I think that was his misplay, not staying in with Tangrowth.
Yeah, but like he might should have just went into Tang anyway. Into the tornadoes on the Tang. Because he would have gotten a free Hurricane, even if he got knocked. So like I think it was kind of a misplay to like stay in and recover again, but like I guess it helped.
Yeah, it worked out for him right there. Also, what's it called? It would have been better for BlazingDark because that way he claimed a kill with Meteor Mash Metagross, and if he got the attack raise, he won there because nothing outspeeds it. A Bullet Punch does kill at the range Latios was at, like at 48. I think +1 Bullet Punch does do that much because Mega Latios, not Mega Latias, which is a bit bulkier. Right, dude? I think +1 Bullet Punch does kill at 48.
Yeah, it might.
Or it's a roll.
Might.
I'm pretty sure it could be a roll. But basically right here the match is won because no matter what viable version of Clefable this is, to an extent, it's going to be able to do this. If only this was like Ice Beam, then like that's the only way BlazingDark could have still had a, I don't know, astronomically low chance of, I don't know, making all the right plays, switching into Tang on the U-turns from Torn, expecting Faded Keys never to want to risk the Heat Wave on the Metagross. But even then, like, it's probably going to be T-Wave, Clef, or Flamethrower, which is what's revealed right here. I was saying not yet because if he could get in his Metagross, get an attack raise, and dodge Heat Wave, then he could have still won.
Yeah, because like if Keys switches out, or like heals up, and like BlazingDark predicts that with a Metagross switch, then he can basically win because like he only needs to like tries to catch him on the choke.
Yeah, he needs to dodge the Torn Heat Wave. He also needs to somehow predict all of its U-turns by going Tangrowth, basically, just knowing that he won't Heat Wave, which, you know, it's always going to come down to many 50-50s versus Faded Keys if he kept Tangrowth healthy. But as you can see, just Faded Keys just spams Flamethrower right here, giving 0 dams about whatever BlazingDark intends to do. And then this is just GG at this point. Metagross comes in. Even if it does get the attack raise right here, we do see it hits the mash. No attack raise, doesn't even matter because Torn comes in, risks the Heat Wave, hits it. Didn't even have to risk the Heat Wave. He could have U-turned out
a couple of times and sacked
out
it,
again, sacked it, and then just won with Banded Ice Shard. Because, you know, priority, speed, yeah. So thanks for helping me narrate this, commentate this, and Persephone will always be helping me with the good Oras matches if he's free, and thanks to him for
yeah,
that.
no problem.
Yeah, and otherwise I'll be commentating some BW or DPP matches if they're pretty intense or exciting. Thanks for watching this, and have a good day.